Okay. We left off in the mine. I just don't see how I missed anything. The only thing that puzzles me is the guy's thing in there where he talks about finding stuff. That really makes me nervous right there. I think I'm gonna leave. Probably just because of that. That makes me real nervous. Anything over there? No? Okay, I'm gonna leave this crank here in case I do come back, but I doubt I am. It's not worth dying down there. I got what I came to get. I want the code. I can't think of anything else that's in here. Like I can't remember there being a technical backpack or anything like that down there. If I was still missing the warden's revolver or something, I might take another trip down there and see if I could find it, but I don't think I missed the valve. And I think I remember this from before. I think it's not there in survival mode. But I think I remember last time I did it, I couldn't find it. And so I went and looked and found out that it wasn't there. I don't know if they've changed that. I mean, they could have changed it. Seems like a huge oversight on my part. Like, I don't know why they would do that. Why just not have it there and you not be able to do anything with it? You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Like, are you guys seeing that too? Like, I don't know. I keep feeling like that's my character moving and not the game. Like, I feel like it's trying to drop me through the floor. I don't like that. Okay. I mean, it's not like it's the other place where you could get off at either side. Like the other mine, I think that you can go off either way. This is only one way. I mean, there could be a deeper level that's deeper in the gas, but from what I remember, the gas is supposed to be heavier than air, so that shaft should be filled with it. I don't want to go down to another level and then suffocate. Nah, I don't like anything about this. I'm just gonna take my code and go. I got stuff to do. Maybe I'll look it up, but that sounds more and more right the more I think about it, that there isn't a wheel down there for sandbox players. So I don't know if that's it or not, but we have all 3 unique pistols. We have all 3 unique rifles. We have the lantern, we have the flashlight. We have both bows, I think. We have the technical backpack. We got satchels. Like, I can't remember any unique gear that they've mentioned. We have the holster. I can't think of any unique gear that they've mentioned that I don't have. And so I just don't think there's anything worth dying down there for, just to play around. Ooh. Bad me. That was almost very, very bad. Okay, those combat boots are probably never going anywhere. Neither is that. That is. Turret. I'm just gonna have to pick it all up and drop it. I should have done it right to begin with. Maybe. Okay, let's turn this off and go through our loot real quick. Oh. Drop that. Drop half those. Drop that. Let's refill the lantern. That'll get us like a quarter of a pound. As long as the thing goes away. Get rid of all those but 2. Let's just eat those. Third of a pound? Good lord. Those are our babies. They gotta come with us. I'll leave the dog food. One of them is bad anyway. Is there another? There's not another pile of loot. That was it. That was it, right? I don't care. There was nothing to write home about. I think the unique thing at the time to be here was the bear bangers, maybe. But we found one of those somewhere else. Airport or something. So we already had the recipe, so the only thing we really got out of this venture is the code for the door. And that's all we really wanted. Let's take a look down here. I can't remember if you could take the crank with you or not. If I come back here, I'll go down in there one last time. Like on day 500 or something. And then I'll see if I can leave with the crank. I want to say it might take it out of your inventory. Or last time you might not have been able to drop it. I can't remember. But this is the only place where you could actively use it. So if you leave with it, you got to bring it back if you're ever going down there again. Let's see, can't you get over this? I think maybe I got up here one time and you weren't supposed to. Like the map didn't draw in or something. Like I squeezed through here somehow. I don't know. I remember it not being good.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
There's supposed to be a gold nugget somewhere. I didn't see it in this mine or the other mine. Or a couple of gold nuggets. I think I found one before and I put it on top of my safe, I think a trapper's cabin. But I didn't find it this time. Did I pass the mine already? Is it up here? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna drop that thing of fluid here. Actually, let's refill the lantern all the way. And then there's almost nothing left in it anyway. There we go. Should have probably just ate that dog food. But I do not enjoy it. I don't even like thinking about it. I remember, I think it was Apps Pro and Neebs talking about whether or not they would prefer to have the dog food hot or cold. That was a pretty funny conversation. Because like initially you think, oh yeah, everything's better hot. Well, it would be more odorous, which I think would be my problem. So I don't like the smell of dog food. The last thing I want to do is give it more scent, you know? And I don't even have a sense of smell, really. Oh, good lord. Shoes. That was almost a bad mistake if I hadn't have seen it, you know? I haven't seen frostbite risk since like day 2. Once you get clothes everywhere, as long as they don't get soaked, you don't get that. Kind of surprised they haven't made running cause your clothes to get wet from sweat. Don't go giving them any ideas though. Damn. Oh. I don't wish this stuff would still give me food poisoning. It's supposed to be food I cook. It's not supposed to be everything. The code was probably busted or something, and so they did that to kind of balance it out. Just dropped my remote on the floor. And something I didn't figure out till way late in life, never really thought about it. But the side of the battery compartment with the springs is always negative. So you never have to look at your battery or your battery compartment again to see which is positive and which is negative. You just put it in where the springs are and you're good to go. I've only ever encountered one thing since I figured that out where it was not that. Actually, you know, I think that's what made me realize that was the thing, was that I found something that was backwards. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, and everything, there's always one facing one direction and one facing the other direction. I've only encountered one thing. I think that my Roku remote, they both go the same direction. Now see, that's making me wonder if that place back there did have a drop down, or maybe this is it. Because I don't think they would make you climb those ropes again. What game company was good about that? Was it Skyrim? Where the end of every module had a door so that you go out instead of having to backtrack through the whole thing. Skyrim. Back when Bethesda knew how to make games. Wow, what a studio that ruined their reputation overnight. I guess it wasn't overnight, it was 2 games, I think. 2 bad games. Okay, we're going back, we ain't doing this. We're gonna go back to that cave, I think. Yeah, we'll wait this out. We got an MRE on us, so ain't no reason why we shouldn't just go in there and hunker down. Go ahead and speed up the process, shall we? So it's a climbing area. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that place where I was sort of trying to get up, maybe might be a shortcut, but I don't know. It wouldn't be a shortcut to the prison, I don't think. It would go the other direction. I don't know. Get quiet.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, a friend of mine is the biggest Fallout fan in the world. Like, he buys all the $300 special editions of the game with like the Pip-Boy, and like he got a mini nuke with one of them. Like, he's crazy about Fallout. And Fallout 76, man, he played that thing for a day and threw it in the trash. He was so upset. And I tried to tell him, I was like, dude, that's what they build it as. They build it as not having like vendors and stuff in it. They want it to be, everybody kept saying they wanted a community multiplayer game, so that's what they made, was like an MMO. Like, they gave the people what they wanted. I'm sorry that that's not what you were expecting, but that's what they said they were gonna do. But he never went back. I know supposedly it got better, but he just didn't like that. What there was, I think what they tried to do, no auction house, but you couldn't sell to vendors either or something, so you could only sell to other players. So you couldn't get the stuff you needed. Like, it was just very poorly thought out on their part. Like, if you're going to do it that way, you need to have an auction house. Like, if that's what you want to do, just have an auction house. What we got to get rid of? Hound? Fine. Make me drop my vitamin C.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
See, like before, it didn't map this. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know I don't have to have the map icons, but irritates me. Okay, so that looks like there's a cave straight across from us. I know a lot of people didn't like Fallout New Vegas, but I loved it. Like when it first came out, and then there was a period where I could see where they didn't finish stuff, because they never finish stuff. especially like at the beginning of the game, like the powder keg gang or whatever that ran the prison, like that was so superficial. It was like a movie set. Like there was like a fake cutout of the prison, you know, like it was being held up by 2x4s. Like you can completely see that whole section, like the whole quadrant of the map just was not finished. Just not finished at all. Like they didn't even try to hide the fact it wasn't finished. But like you go from the starting village, which was like you could tell it was just kind of cut and pasted there. And then you go to the NCR place, which was kind of there. They were like, let's put something on the corner of the map. And then when you get to that first town with the Caesar's Legion and the powder gangers and the prison, all that, you could just tell was just not done. Like, not done. It was only halfway done, at most. But there was some good mods that came along after that that fleshed out all that area. Like they had all the prisoners have like explosive collars, like on that Schwarzenegger movie, Running Man, where like if you go taking off, you blow up. And so if you mess around with them, you could end up getting one of those put on, and they basically blackmail you to be their goon squad. I can't remember if it was the mod or if it was part of the game itself, but for the casino that's like right next door, they're looking for some kind of security guard or whatever, and some kind of sheriff. And one of the sheriff candidates that you could actually get is in the prison. He was actually a sheriff, like in his old town or whatever, and you can talk him into being the sheriff of the place. Yeah, but like even the Sunny Smiles chick, I think is her name, something like that. In the town where you start, you could tell that she's supposed to be like a follower, but she's not. Like they never wrote the code for it. Like you could just tell that she was supposed to be that. And so they decided to not finish her and then to leave her in the town where you start, where they should have just had that be Veronica or whatever her name is. Yeah, see, I was like, I could get out there and not be able to make water. I'm having good instincts past couple of days on stuff. I'm like, it's gonna be a blizzard and I'm not gonna be able to boil a cup of tea. Yeah, picked all the other ones. Don't know why I left that one. Yeah, but once you throw a couple of dozen good mods on there, that becomes a hell of a good game. I know that that's not all Bethesda's work, but you could see what was there.
I'm carrying much more.
Oh, it's like half of Skyrim didn't even get made. There's all kinds of code they left on the cutting room floor about the Civil War and all kinds of stuff like that. Like you were supposed to be able to, you're supposed to choose a side, which you do, but it never really means anything. But you were supposed to be able to, like when you take over a bandit fort, you're supposed to be able to get it manned by the side that you're on, so that it actually shifts lines, and you can actually take over enemy forts too, and kind of lock the other people out. But they never finished the code for it. Somebody went through the code line by line and looked at everything and was like, wow. And the other thing they did, they were supposed to have like adaptive dragons and stuff so that they didn't all just fly and land and breathe on you. They were supposed to be intelligent how they fought, and they were supposed to have different patterns for like different dragons that they'd act different ways. And they just never got it done. They put it down and walked away. Now take the flares and leave the hatchet. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, I gotta eat too. I'm not drinking that syrup. Just not doing that, so we'll have to... The MRE is probably ready. Just go ahead and do it. Like I said, when we get back, I want to start trying to do that thing again, I think. Clothing. I need any clothing repair besides my boots. Those crampons might start to become a problem. I don't know if you can fix them. Didn't seem like it. Probably take that deer hide with me since I can carry it. Yeah, but I'll never understand why Bethesda and some of these companies don't yoke the modders' strength and buy their code. Just pay them. Does this seriously look like it's just going to start again? Because it looks like it's just seriously going to start again. I was going to say, I think we came from that way, and we did, but we can't go back that way unless we walk through that waterfall maybe, and I don't relish that thought. Yeah, but my buddy never figured out that on Fallout New Vegas that you could go to the high-rise tower place, Tenpenny Tower, to the guy in the penthouse, whoever the Baron or whatever is. You can do a mission for him to actually set off the nuke in the town in Megaton. You could actually blow up Megaton. He never figured that out, and he's the king of chaos. He would have done that immediately. But yeah, he almost went and replayed the game again because he was so upset that he missed out on nuking a city. But the guy in charge of, the guy who created Fallout sat down and explained the vaults and everything recently. He said that basically what Vault Tech came to the conclusion, the CEO or whoever in charge of it, came to the conclusion that the Earth was doomed and that everybody was going to die and humanity would cease. So it became like a Mass Effect kind of thing for him, where he knew that he had to do something to become the elusive man or whatever and save humanity. And so he figured out that they had to get off of Earth. We had to get humans out into space to Alpha Centauri or wherever, you know, and send off multiple ships to multiple planets, because you don't know until you get there whether or not it's going to be able to sustain life, or you know, their sun might go nova. Like, you just don't know. You can't just put all your eggs in one basket. We got to get different people out there. And so each vault was supposed to be an experiment at different deep space transportation problems and logistical problems. and to see whether or not they held water or what to do with them. So like there was one vault that had like all women and one man, which is how you would really do colonization, is you would just send nothing but pregnant women that weren't even pregnant with their babies. They would be from other people. And then, because they can have their own babies later, you want the biggest diversity of the gene pool possible. And so you would send people, unborn people from two different DNAs different than the mothers. So that gives you three DNA pools. Four? What is it? Yeah, 4 per person. Each one of the parents, basically. The parents of the host and the parents of the kid. Which I guess would be 6. Because there'd be a mother and a father to the embryo. But anyway, I digress. It's supposed to be that. So, like the one for cryogenic freezing is to freeze the people for the journey to see if that works. The different things to affect mood, like whether or not you gas them, whether or not you can use music to affect them, all that stuff. Cloning, so that you send only one person or whatever, and then you send a group of people, 100 people, but then you clone all of them once they get there. So once you start thinking like that, you're like, oh man, all that makes sense. That guy's right. All these weirdo experiments are all about space travel and severe isolation, or trying to diversify the gene pool and stuff like that. All that stuff. But he said that they were going to do this, and they knew they were going to do this, but they needed test subjects to go down there for a couple of months to see how these different things worked. And so in order to scare people into going in there, they launched, I think it was 4 fake nukes at America. And it seemed to work initially, because there was no counter-offensive. To uncover the climb. But then America decided, hey, they failed that time, so let's go and let's hit them before they hit us again. Let's take them out. And so that started the war. And so then the people that were down there supposedly just for a month or two as an experiment were down there for hundreds of years, basically. So that's why if some of the things don't seem that well planned out, vaults and stuff, it's because they weren't supposed to be there that long. I don't necessarily remember that. Let's go up here and look around the corner. Yeah, like, was I here? I don't know. That kind of looked like no. Those are the other 2 ropes. And here's the rope I came down, right? This is the rope I've come up. So that deer has probably not been touched. Okay, so I can go that way. Or it looks like this way. Wow, that's kind of cool. Oh no, I ain't mapped that. Let's do this. Give me a little bit. Because that's the backyard over there. The airlock, whatever, is here. The steam room's there. That's where the locked door is. Does that lead to a drop down that goes right into the yard? Because that would be awesome. I'll take back a couple of the bad things I said about you. Just a couple. I know there's ammo cans on this map. I found them before. Okay. What? You're gonna rob us like that? You're gonna do us wrong. I thought back here was gonna be the drop down into the place. Ain't gonna do it. You're gonna steer us the wrong way. Just gonna steer us the wrong way and then let go of the rudder. No. Where does this go? This isn't where we came from. Just go to the ledge. Oh, it drops down over there. Ooh, well, we can't come back from that. I think that puts us on the non-prison side, though. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go home and get in that door right now. Let's not do that. We'll put a pin in that one. I'm all about jumping down places where I can't get back from. That's part of the fun. But not today. Not today. Today we're going home. We're going to make some bullets. It's almost nighttime. I'll leave that deer for next time too. Yeah, see, the moon's half up, man. It doesn't look like it. What have we here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, it is kind of clear tonight. Let's, let me look up here, because this looks sketchy. This looks like a place I'd put an ammo can, so let's check it out. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get into prison, because it looks like it's a clear night, so we might be in some luck. We still need power to get that door open. I think I wasted most of the wolf pack that normally forms over here. You know, I should go pick all these from where the moose is, because I won't be able to get him if he's alive. I don't mean right now, I got other stuff to do, but next time I leave, if he's not there, I'm going to pick all those. saw the branches and stuff like that over there. Because he should be due to make an appearance. Like, normally I have never gone this long and have him not show up. Maybe he spawned somewhere else, or I think according to the word around the campfire, sometimes they don't spawn at all. Like, if on a given map it's chosen that none of them spawn, then they don't spawn the whole game. So, I don't know how real that is or not, but other people have said that once they spawn in one location, they stay in that location until you kill them, and then they could move to another location. I don't know. Don't know. I know some locations are really rare.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Obviously, we encountered the bear this time. I've encountered a moose right in front of Trapper's cabin just one time. And Appsbro had the moose spawn in the middle of the town right outside the gas station and Coastal Highway. I see the meat out there. It's like, no. Is there anything else I did that I would be able to see? I don't think it works that way. Like, I don't think I can shoot in there and stuff. I think it's different. But it doesn't save when I come inside. That is so weird. Like, I've never noticed that before. Don't I have some kind of... Yeah, I gotta hide to drop. Okay, let's get rid of the stuff I don't need. Those things can get dropped somewhere else. That's just decorative. We'll have to repair those or take them with us when we leave. Let's put some of these in here just for a rainy day. They don't go bad, so you can put them in there. About to say, I think I have a thing over here. Pick that. We'll leave the bits and parts here. Well, we got a lot of antibiotics here, huh? It is a prison. Oh my god. Didn't even think about that. That might be one of the best places to go for antibiotics. Shame all the stabbings and the STDs. They probably fully loaded with all kinds of stuff. I thought that said cured somewhere. Come on. Do I have any in here? I do. Good. We got it here and we got the time. May as well do it. Wow, I never really thought about that. Do you lose that whole deer hide if you fail your roll? Because that would be horrible. Okay, it won't let me fix them, and I have the orange toolbox on me. So, that sort of answers part of those questions. Okay. Let's get back inside. Did that really just die, or did that... They're just messing with me. No, really just died. Okay. Watch, it's gonna be like another 12 days. You know, should be doing this outside. Whenever possible, do stuff outside. Especially if you're gonna be crafting bullets. It sounded like a rabbit dying. Maybe some of my friends are back. Yeah, I think that's about the end of this. Yeah, which one of these? This is like warmer by far. I don't know why I'm still carrying the earmuffs. They look dumb. I don't like them. Do we have anything to be a trash can in here? I don't think we do. They won't let me burn stuff. So I found a guns book. Let's put those earmuffs down. Half a pound I can use on something else. I mean, I guess I could just sit here and speed time a bunch until they open the door. Like, as far as I know, the cougar's not back yet, so should we name her Demi Moore or something? Got a name yet? Can't pass time in your sleeping bag in a car.
Looks like I survived another night.
Really?
Starting to feel numb.
That is exceedingly bizarre that you cannot slip into your sleeping bag and waste time. What short-sightedness. Actually, you know, I might start sleeping in the prison bus, actually. I wonder if I can lay my bag down on the floor. Because that way I can shoot at the wolves as they come back. Instead of being trapped in the car, you know? I don't know if they path up in here. I bet I can. I bet I can lay it down back there. Unless they thought of that. Looks like they don't want you doing that. That totally looks like you should be able to do it. Ooh. Ooh. You can. Nice. Ain't leaving it there though. Okay, so is this warm now? No. Now it is. I try not to do this too often because there's really no call for it usually. But this is supposed to be entertaining television. How much you want to watch me wander around this map, you know?
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
That looks semi-promising. Dude, if this works, I'm bringing a spare sleeping bag next time and I'm leaving it here. I don't have one on this map yet, do I? Yeah, I'll just put it down here and leave it. Or make a bearskin one just for this. I'll just leave the bearskin one here. Come on. Step in a little bit. Nope. Yeah, because once I start crafting bullets in there, I'm going to be in there for like 3 days or something. Using the milling station and making bullet tips and making rounds of ammunition. It's not a fast process at all. light a fire in here for a few minutes. Change the scenery. There we go. That's what I wanted. Wish I had a fireplace in my house now.
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah.
It's funny, I've
That's a good
had
one.
fireplaces in every apartment I've ever had, I think. But never in a house that I've had. It's weird. I mean, the house I had when I was a kid growing up had one. Had a double one actually. It had one where there was like the front room or whatever, the dining room slash foyer or whatever where you enter. Had one like on this wall, and then on the other side of this wall was the master bedroom, and there was one on the other side on the same wall that used the same chimney. But technically there wasn't a hole between the rooms, there was a brick wall behind it, but the flue was kind of shared, so you could kind of hear better than you should be able to. Back when people knew how to build houses. If you're going to have a fireplace chimney and you're going to use all that stone, you may as well have two different fireplaces. It does result in the chimney being in the middle of your house, though. So there is that. It has to be on at least one interior wall. Like you could have one wall. You have one side of the chimney be an exterior wall, but like it's got to come into the house for both sides to be able to be used. You know what I'm saying? You're all like, I don't care about that. That should be enough for that. Let me put one more stick in, just to make sure it doesn't pause. Let's go check our friends out back and see if any of them came back. If so, we might want to start picking them off one by one before they all come back at the same time. Hey, maybe we'll get another bear. Can barely contain my excitement. Open up, we have the code. Flashed red for a minute, you saw it. It was at the door. Close the door. Let's go in here and see if it'll let us break down any of this stuff. I don't think it will yet. Oh, okay. I was wrong. I don't think there's anything there, but we can look later. Oh, wait, what? What's going on? Who turned out the lights? Can't break down the chairs. Can't break down any of that. Yeah, I assume all this is newspaper. You would think there'd be a lot more stuff hidden in a prison, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I would have had. They should have had a prison recipe in here. That would be awesome. For chili, you need a can of beans, a bag of Fritos. Like, have it be stuff like that, man. That would be awesome. It would be hilarious. Those people do that in prison. Because they have a commissary now, you can buy stuff out of there and then you can try to make your own food in your cell or whatever. Nothing. I don't remember ever finding anything inside of a cardboard box after breaking it down, but I ain't gonna swear by it. Oh, that looked weird. That looked like a little diary or something. Checkbook, that's what it looks like. Looks like a checkbook. Give me the cash. Alright, I'll slide it up. Let's make sure we didn't uncover anything back there. I do like how that turned out. That reminds me of Space Invaders. That looks hilarious. Ding, 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 ding. That's probably gonna give me a copyright strike. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna leave that till last. I'm gonna leave that
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
just in case one of their add-ons or something. Add something with a battery or as a generator. I don't know. You know how people are. I don't need it right now, so I'll leave it. You know how game developers will do you dirty like that? I got like 50 pieces of lead here. I'll use all that first. You know what? Let's drop all that food. Oh well. Not that coffee. We gotta make that coffee. It's gonna go bad. What about this coffee? 74%. He's just fine. I don't know if you can make oats once they're bad. No, no. I want to say yes. I mean, in real life, I don't think that oats really go bad. Like, I know that General Mills likes to tell people it does.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Okay, let's be a tad proactive, shall we? Good job. We'll make the coffee and we'll make the rose hips. We need to drop the coffee.
Come on, little fire.
We're gonna make it first. Okay. Now we're gonna drop the coffee so we don't accidentally drink it. Because if we're gonna be here eating a bunch of deer meat, like, I don't expect us to get the 25-day trophy here, but why not try? Oh no, that's cooking. Yeah, we'll sit there and cook on the floor. And then we would end up destroying what we desperately tried to save. Yeah. Throw another one in there. Let's cook up this coffee too. Do one more. It worked out well last time. Okay, we'll leave that on there because I thought, yeah, I've still got some left. I just didn't have water to do it. Go over here and drop these. They're worthless. Let's drink one of these hot ones. Actually, we'll drink 2 hot ones. Not the coffee. That one. Try to get ahead of the vitamin C curve again. And see, this will save us meat, because if we were full and we did the rose hips, we would not get the calories for it. It would let us eat it, but we would be losing calories. So doing it this way is better. And since we got some heat kicking, come down here and see if we see Mr. Moose today. We need to fill our days with something, don't we? Can't really see anything down there. I think he's further in there than I can see if he's there. We left some meat down here in the road. Maybe we could go collect it and maybe scare up some action. It's a lot further down here than I thought. Oh, a lot further down here than I thought. There we go. Oh, we are men of action. Who are we to be men of such daring? I really thought they'd hit on me. They're really gonna let me do this. Okay. Fine. Oh, it cleared up. No moose today. And you can cook out here too. You can cook out here just like you cook in there. I mean, you don't have a fence down there, but it's rare that they'll path all the way up here to get you. Like, you can run from them and they will chase you all the way up here. Certainly. Oh, that's another big stack of meat. How long have we got left on it? I don't know. I feel like if we're gonna make something out of the bear that killed Abspro, that it should be something epic, you know what I'm saying? We should make the coat. Even if we don't wear it. We're gonna see that bear's ugly mug, you know? I was really enjoying that series. Like, it started slow, obviously, because it's a slow game. But it got good. Once they both figured out what they were doing, it got to be a good game. You could tell they were both getting tired of it too, though. No way did they think that they were going to live that long. But, you know, you're pro players, dude. You guys should know that by now. Okay. I think that's it down there. I love how it will let me place it over here, but I can drop it. Oh. Oh, I got rabbit pelts. I don't think you can make anything with 2. I think you need 3 or 4. Oh, come on, guys. Give it to us. Lay it in on me, man. Come on. It is cool that the stars rotate, though. There we go, we're in. Got me some meat. Some water. Not that one. We got a new organizational paradigm going on. Get over there. We're in! Alright. Put a screenshot. Boom! I thought for certain they were going to make us wait a week. We only had to wait, what, 1 extra day? Oh, it should be milling. I can search later. Is there a milling? Yes, there's a milling machine. I need to be chilling and milling. Do I have it? Did I have stuff over there to mill? I got the guy's gun. That was yellow. I should do that. Oh, no, wrong side. No. No. Meh. Meh. Yes. Ooh, any shells?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Not really. I don't think we need those today. I think I was so excited there, I almost took damage. Okay, we need to do the Warden's Pistol probably first. And everything else is secondary. Anything up here? Lantern. Here's 54. 61. Scrap metal. Serious with that? Companies need to get on the grounded bandwagon with the pullable storage chest, so you just dump everything in there, and if it's within 20 feet, it does it. That's a freaking revolutionary game thing there. That and the hot dumping stuff that you already have in the chest. Wonderful. I want to do it. What are you doing? Is the power going out? Oh, it's the wrong X. And then the hacksaw. That might be it. But that was success? No, that says failed. I didn't know you could fail just repairing it. Okay, like it really doesn't want me to fix the axe, like really a lot. Okay, the axe can stay. I'm gonna say what percentage I need. 69%. Wow. Okay. Oop, nope. Let's do one of the things. Okay, so first let's do the powder. Let's see how many cans we got here. That's not a dog coming to get me, is it? You guys hearing stuff too, right? That ain't just me. Yeah, I'm shutting the door this time. I know it kind of shuts by itself, but let's go ahead and make sure. Yep, there's a wolf. I told you I heard something. I know you're sitting there thinking, but Papa Historian, I didn't hear anything. Yeah, there's a wolf out there. I heard him take a step, I think. Charcoal. Wow, look at all those cans of gunpowder. Oh my god. Never before have I seen so many. It's gonna be ridiculous. This isn't even counting the stuff at the other site. I left the gunpowder there. Okay, we need charcoal. Oh, they're mad at me wherever they are. I hear them. I do have a bunch of meat on me though. Let's drop that, shall we? Okay, and I don't think I dropped any of it out here. Is this raw? Yes. There's a fish. I forgot I had a fish. How about this? 6. I think that's enough to do 2 more cans. Got coal. Oh, there's some charcoal. See, look at old me. Yep. Calculate that as the end of this town. Let's do the other gunpowder first. I meant to look to see how many cans it makes per thing. It's just one can? Because it seemed like it was making more than that, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna let me do that, right?
Come on, little fire. Come on. I need to find a place to rest.
Make 30 bullets. Alright. Yeah, now we're back in the saddle again.
So tired.
Always important to keep the change separate. I'm not sure how a feather got in here, but whatever. Now, right now, this looks like all the gunpowder in the world. But once these cans start disappearing, it's crazy. It goes faster than you think. Especially the way I shoot. But I don't think I've ever had this many cans before.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
But we have been doing good. Like last time I played, I had like 7 things of this, and I had none of the powder. Okay. Goes over here. Well, let's pick up our hallway a little bit. Oh, I should drink some fluids.
This pack is getting heavy.
That's just too many. That's gonna have to stay. Got 24 pieces of lead. How many does it take to make a bullet? 6. Wow. Not as good as I thought. We might run out of lead far before we run out of gunpowder. I know, the music just kicked up. Like, sorrowful music. I don't know. Some of those towns we found a whole lot of batteries.